You know, the last couple times I've loaded up my game, this is in the background. I'm not quite sure what it means, but the save still seems to be loading fine. It was in, I noticed it yesterday, still here today. So, I'm in the game, I'm not going to worry about it. But, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. The next episode, where I finish doing this, figuring out these filter inserters, what I want them to be, maybe how best to set it up. Not quite sure. I think something I thought about last night is to not do that. Take those away and just try working with a different solution. So, my original thought was just to have like one full thing for the cryo rods, one full thing for the vulcanite blocks. But I think that's a bit overkill. So what I think I want to do instead is I'll put them up here. Yeah. And we'll start filtering out these. Start filtering these stack inserters with the production and utility science pack ingredients. First thing they need is rough data storage substrate. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. That's just a bot. Okay. Let's just do it. It's going to be a rough draft. Rather than overthinking it, I think it would be better for me to get it out there, like get the rough draft written, you know, like a big essay, and then edit it, right? Rather than trying to create something quote-unquote perfect or good from the beginning. Sometimes just getting it out there is better, because then you have a place to improve from. Cyanite rod, that's the next thing. What's another very important one? I guess the vulcanite block. Now, I know I need the efficiency modules for this guy. 1, 2, 3. And is it a 1-to-1? It's 8 rods. 1 solar panel, 1 efficiency module. Those aren't very big. Efficiency panel, efficiency mods and solar panels. Since they're only used 1 per 1 science pack, I might be able to get away with filter inserters. And in fact, filter inserters can insert 5 things. Okay. So if I were to take a filter, just a regular filter inserter, and put 5 here, they could all have the same 5 filters. I could get even more here because I could put 4 filter inserters here and they could all have the same filters. Which is interesting. I kind of like that idea. That was another thing that I was thinking about. Does seem like a waste to not use this guy though. Also, same thing here. Use the regular filter inserters over the stack inserters. I can filter 5 items into here instead of 4. Something to keep in mind. Does production take the ingots? I think it takes the ingots, right? If I look up here, yeah. Ingots. 5 iron ingots. So that's the big deal. Interesting. Oh wow, no, actually it's just completely different. It's 5 ingots and 6 vulcanite. Whereas this is just 8 cryonites and 4 machine learning. Okay. This one's 1 machine learning. Interesting. Learn something new a little bit every day. I suppose the iron ingots could be put in here because they're high capacity stuff, right? All these will get used kind of off-world shipped resources, right? These are a bit different. I kind of like those being there like that. Let's also change these to this. All right. So we've got rough data. Now I need the cryo rod. Okay. Barrod, I think, is here. There we go. Now we want the vulcanite. Vulcanite, we want this. There we go. 4 items with the room for a 5th. So one of those would take 5, but these 4 can each take 2, 4, 6. It'll actually unload slower, but you know, it's fine. Now with this means I could fit another item in here. What do I want that other item to be? What's another high usage item? Maybe I just kind of leave it open as a backup. Let's think about this. Does any of them have 6? No, they're all 3 and 2. Okay. Those are all fine. Oh, yes. Something I also realized is I have sulfur up here. So something I can do, even though I don't have oil, is I can put that in there. Use an extra brain cell here. All 3 of them. Just put it there. The one thing that the sulfur gets used for, I believe, is just this. This will use up all the heavy oil in the system, but I do in fact have heavy oil here. So now let me take the space pipes and a space machine and figure out how to get heavy oil in this system appropriately. And detour is over. So that's all the heavy oil that is going to get. Still making the thermo fluid. Fortunately, it gets used very slowly. Looks like there's already enough in there. So I might be able to get some of this working. And that's only like that because of how the order that it was built. Now it shouldn't do that anymore. All right. Put those in there. Let's recycle these old barrels. I'm suffocating in space. Oh boy. I hadn't realized. There we go. And put those in there. Alright, the base is starting to come alive. Let's put the pipes back. And that back. What I want to do after I finish the filter inserters for the rocket is place down like this requester chest here, and then I can take a whole bunch of items out of it and it can request a whole bunch of items, and I can kind of use it to start like a mini bus for some basic automation production in space. It's gonna be my game plan. Entity being damaged. That's fine. Okay. Back to this. So I want these two to be science focused. Since these 2 items are done. Since these 2 items are done. Since the steel has a place where I know where it's going to go already, which is inside this one, I'm just going to put it there. I think I want this one to be green, the circuits. Oh, that's right. I need some rocket fuel. So let's take these 3 things. There you go. Now here are going to be more specific items, I guess. So let's actually put the more specific items that are used in smaller quantities. That can go in there. Did I really run out of copper? Yikes. Where did all that copper go? I'm flabbergasted. I'm bamboozled. Oh well. What's another low use item? I don't know if I put the processing units on that. Electric engines, maybe? I could do electric engines. Low density structures. Oh, but see, that's kind of like a specific intermediary. And I didn't filter them, so I don't remember what was in them. That's a bummer. I feel like these 5 make sense. Those are all used in high volume, I would think. At least they can be. Oh shit, I was researching it. I totally forgot that when I put the sulfur in there that it would actually just all kick off. Well, hey guys, it works. Surprise. And it stopped at 96%. Oh, still working, kind of. Okay, good. I wonder what I'm low on. Oh, whatever. Do I want to put glass in here? I think it would be the last of the items. Okay, that came up. I got it, guys. Oh god, I could make him. I could make all the things that I've been wanting to make for the longest time. This. I could make these requester chests now. Oh, I'm so excited. I am happy man. What I actually want to research next, though. Can't do that. Do I want swarm safety? Won't damage things if they crash, so I'm still going to take attrition. This seems pretty good. I think that over the worker robot speed, honestly. At this point, does the research lab speed even matter? I spend more of the game not researching than actually researching. Inserter capacity is production. Big mining drills are kind of interesting. Wow, 4 processing units. Okay, maybe they're not quite as interesting as I just thought they were. Let's research that and then see how much, if that even finishes, and then I'll select something else after that. So big electric motors and plastic. I could fit 2 more items in here. It's actually a pretty full when I start to think about it. Yeah, batteries, I guess. Maybe I'll need it for stuff down the line. Where are batteries? Are they in here? They're not a science. There they are, manufacturing. And put those in there. It is pretty full. I think that might be good for now. Looks like I have run out of being able to produce production science. So I have 1 filter open for that. 1 filter open over here. And I've still got 2 reserve storage houses, which is good. Because I have other products that I'll definitely want that I can't filter out now. Can't make them stuff. Okay. Yep, let's pay attention to this. Cargo rocket sections. Put that away. Just put this away so I'm not thinking about it. What else needs to be put away? There's some of this stuff. Okay. Actually, I'll take that whole stack. Put that in there. That also in there. Okay. Figure out these filters real quick. So we're gonna want cargo rocket sections. Probably cargo rocket pack sections. Just in case for later. Space capsule. Okay. And well, I think that's it. Just one of them will be fine. Logistic filter, please be there. I don't know if this actually stops anything. I don't think it does. Maybe? Will it stop bots? I think it would stop bots from putting things in there, unless it's a deconstruction planner. Power grid comb is probably an even better thing to put in there instead. Novice orbit. Okay. That's all good. Let's pick that up and put those items in there. Pick up these items. I am out of... Nope, they're in here. There you go. Okay. Let's see how many filters I can... How many items I can pull out of here? Stack inserters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 items. If I did something like this. Do they put on the inside of the belt or the outside? I forget. Outside. Hey, that's perfect. Okay. This will help make sure that I get this right. I like that design a lot. I think that's what I'm gonna do, so. Perfect. No, cut that and cut, paste. Okay. Unfortunately, because it's a 2x2, it won't fit unless one of them is slightly taller. by 1 tile. Or really easy. Really easy thing to do here. We can do that instead. Okay, so now I've got 4 items. I can change these to stack and filters. And now I will know I can pick my 8 items and pick what belts they want to, what 8 belts they go on. I just need a lot of scaffolding. A lot of scaffolding. So I think the first thing that I am going to set up is the actual scaffolding manufacturing. Let's start with this and see. Also, I will be using the substations. It's just going to be way easier. And I'll be using them back there. That could be the first one. And I could do a... It's fine. That works. I guess I do need these. It'd be a little bit more compact if I have them coming out the back rather than in between, because I imagine this is going to get a little bit long. Okay. Scaffolding. Great. Now where do I want? I literally stopped that mid-sentence because I just realized, man, I'm going to have to build undergrounds. Yikes. Yikes, boys. Do I raise this all up? Make room here? I don't know. I don't know what to do. This one can be that, and then this can be undergrounds. And that's probably a good place to start and stop. So maybe don't even build those yet. Tuck these over here. How much access do I have? Just the 2. With no undergrounds, it's just 2 lanes. Okay. We're gonna make low density structure and heat shielding. Plus I'm gonna need iron copper. So this one's gonna be low density structure and heat shielding. Here is low density structure. This is going to be heat shielding. Next one is going to be steel and something else. Do I really want it to be copper? How many undergrounds and splitters do I have right here? Give me all of those, please. Actually, they pretty much only need to be fast because the speed of the belt is too fast for regular inserters to work. If this one is copper, because I don't want to put copper coils, then I should probably 1, 2, 3, 4. That way, if I ever want to put something else there, potential that that could work. I'm definitely going to want to put iron and copper on something like this. If I were to just pretend this one is copper. I think I want actually this third row to be glass and plastic. You're going to change to glass. You're going to be plastic. Which means you can pick up there. Steel is the second one. And then you are going to have to actually be this. Copper can go there. Underground like that should be fine. Getting your copper from the left. Your other two plastic and glass are coming in on this belt. Steel is coming in on the second belt. You're not picking up anything. All right. I think this is a go. This is working, guys. Let's add more. Actually, can I... There we go. And just... try and get a little bit more working here. Technically, I could have another one of these too. Which might not be a bad idea. But for now, let's think about these 3 items. Okay. Now, the way I think I want to deal with this, I can't use these, but I think I want to have it go from down here to over here. If liquids start just after this row here, I should be fine. So I'm already making these. Just a matter of probably bringing this over to where it needs to go. Probably just be up and then over to the right. No, green please. Yep. And you, I want to stop you at 200. Up you at 4,000. You can stop at 400. For now, these are the beginning limits of this. Now let's start requesting the items. Start with the scaffolding, which is low density structures. We'll want one full stack of everything should be fine. 50. And then heat shielding. And then steel. What's next? You're getting what you need. Copper, plastic, and glass? Okay. Do copper, plastic, and glass. And let's fill this in over here. This is... I'm no longer super poor, so let's get this filled in. That's gonna take forever to figure out. Let's just... Looks good enough. Okay. I probably did that separation on purpose. There is no copper, so it is what it is, although I do have some of that I can give. I already have some cable, copper cable made. Okay. Looks like things are starting to, they're working pretty good here. So, with that, let's start thinking about what I'm going to need to do next. Let's wire this up. Okay. So red will be what's in the cargo bay landing pad. Green will be what I have in storage. It's not a lot. I would like to move these a little bit closer, but at this point I'm kind of like, eh. I'm out of the blink data cards. There's some out of the copper. So this is where all the copper went. Holy crap, that's a lot of copper. Wow. So this might change again. This is just I just like to think of it as a rough draft. Like, this might not be big enough for all these things. Like, I might end up needing way more copper plates than I think I do. And it needs to get separated. You know, I kind of have it organized by... like, genre of material and where I think that material gets used. But as time goes on, I might need to organize this based off of... to balance out the... percentage of capacity of each of these storage warehouses. Like, there might just be too many items and too large a quantity for this one, and something from here maybe needs to go over here, something from here, you know, start moving stuff around so they can all be fairly full rather than having one of them be like half empty and two of them being like maxed all the time. All right, so kind of didn't get that much done, but I think I've planned things out, definitely thought about stuff. Hopefully it works out here in the long run and I don't need to do too much more down the line. I wish the circuits were together. It's just like green, red, and then it jumps to steel. And then blue is like way down there, like 2 rows down. Which is odd to me. I would expect the circuits to kind of like be in chronological order of each other. Even the sciences are all like all over the place. And I don't know why that is. Alright, but anyways. Let's take a fast inserter. And it only did that because I put down the fast inserter first. So if I were to place this and then build, ooh, I have to build that in space though? That's interesting. This recipe. Now, just so I have this here, but I will just turn them away. I think I'm ready to go down to novice. And just to a very obvious telephone pole over here. So I can see the core stuff. I don't think any of this other material really matters at the moment. 37, because I've got probably a bunch of stuff in my inventory. So, pick 10 more. Watch. Alright, very good. And I guess I can turn on my logistics again. And I can... Holy crap. This is set to put in 16,000. There's 16K in there. Great. Put those in a storage chest for now. And I think I might have just taken all the excess... chests back down with me, which is a little bit unfortunate. Get those going again. Okay. Yep, let's start filling these back up. Like that. Yeah, I put these back down with me. So I'm gonna very nicely put these very nicely in a box here. And then I'll know to take them back up with me when I go back up there. And well, before I forget, let's put those in there. Let's just load up this rocket again. That rocket is already pretty full. Don't forget the petroleum this time. Silly. That's probably going to be the last of it. empty barrels. I make those somewhere, right? Yeah, interesting. Active provider chest. Not going into storage. Not being brought over here, though. Alright, while that's doing that, let's grab a whole bunch of uranium ammo. And go off to the lines here and restock the guns that I haven't done in a long time. Honestly, seems to be working out okay. When do behemoth biters start happening? I thought they... Oh, maybe they happen at 80%? So I'm getting really close here. Alright. You know, I'm pretty comfortable with leaving things where they are. I'm just going to continue to go around and maybe take the biters' bases that are super close to my defenses and just fill up these defenses with some ammo. I'm not quite sure what to do in the next episode. Check on the cryo planet. See how that's going. Oh, that looks like it's gone pretty well. No expansions over there. Alright. Yeah, I guess just start getting ready to work on production science, right? So get ready for the next outposting. Have I been saying the wrong science this whole time? Utility science. Alright, well, I know what I'm going to cut out as a little excerpt. Boy, I bet that must have been hard to listen to. Sorry about that, guys. Been calling it the wrong science this whole episode. This whole episode when I've been saying production science, I've been meaning utility science. Oh well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and we're getting really close to getting the 6 production science up. Vulcanite. So look forward to that in the coming episodes. Hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.